You also will want your textbook out. Open it up to page 36. That's going to be the start of chapter 2. We're doing study guide today. Yeah, doing study guide. So, for today's study guide, tomorrow will be our review game. What's Monday? Yes, every other Monday, you have a chapter test. So make sure that you're doing that. Okay, that's odd, but we'll go with it. So let's get everybody where they're supposed to be. Page 31 should be torn out of your workbook. Torn out, though. It's front and back. And remember last week, 2 weeks ago, I said you need to take this home over the weekend and you need to study it. And you need to bring it back to me on test day. That's still the case. I still want you to bring it back to me on Monday. It's going to be your personal property between now and then, though. So we'll complete it today. You will have tonight, tomorrow, all weekend long to study it. There should be no reason that anybody shouldn't have all this material down. I know it's a lot of information. I know. But you have all of this time to get familiarized with it. So, nobody seems to want to join our class today, so we're going to go ahead and get started. I was kind of waiting. We'll go ahead and get started. I'm recording it, so. All right. Textbooks should be, let me see. Oh, I lied, not 36. That's my fault. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Oh, you're right. Yeah. This is just an odd chapter review. I'm not talking to you. Thank you. Appreciated though. Well, I guess it's only going over information from 36, so the start of our chapters before then. But yeah, look at 36, I guess. We might have to pull information from other areas, but this should be where we're at. Yeah. That's us. Okay, cool. Just double checking. Wanted to make sure, verify, et cetera. All right, so the first part of our study guide. Match the description with the term or the name. So take your finger, put it on the blue word bank. You've got indentured servants, Powhatan. There are some people. There we go. You got indentured servants. You've got Powhatan. You've got Puritans. You have separatists. John Smith. John Winthrop. Where did she go? Oh my gosh, there she is. Okay, cool. So you have your whole little word bank, and then over here we've got these descriptions. So we need to match the term with the description. Victoria, we're going to be on page 31 in your workbook. We're doing our study guide.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Let me see here. Yay. All right. Give me a second, guys. We're going to figure out how to fix this. Doop, 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 doop. Yeah. Join us. See, I knew they'd get here. This is why I chat too much. All right, we'll get everybody in, and then we'll be paid. So, page 31, we've got terms from the chapter. We're going to be matching those terms to this description. Somebody read number 1. Tia, read number 1.
The people of the 16th centuries wanted to purify the Church of England by removing false teaching of patience.
By removing false teachings and practices. Yeah. So the people of the 16th and 17th centuries who wanted to purify the Church of England by removing false teachings and practices. Who is that? Letter C, Puritans. Very good. So number 1 on the study guide. Hi, Maddox. We're on page 31 in our study. We're doing the study guide today. So page 31 in your workbook.
Okay.
And we're kind of just going over all of that together.
JR.
Guys. So Alex was exactly right. Number 1 is C, and that's Puritans. Puritans were they were the people of the 16th and 17th centuries. They wanted to purify the Church of England. We go way back to when we were talking about the Puritans. Okay, number 2. Isabel, read it for me.
First governor of the Massachusetts Bay Colony, who wanted the community to be a model Christian love.
Who was that? Izzy?
Maybe John Smith.
No, not John Smith. John Winthrop. Yes, he was the one. So we're gonna put letter E. Sorry, F. Letter F. John Winthrop. He was the one. He was the guy. Let's see if I can fix this. I don't want you to be muted. Okay. All right. Number 3. Read it for me, Gracie.
The
Chief.
The chief of several woodland Indian tribes and the
Chesapeake Bay.
Chesapeake Bay.
So the chief of several woodland Indian tribes in the Chesapeake Bay area. Is he? Powhatan. Yes, letter B. Powhatan. So we're seeing it on a study guide. Do you guys think we're going to see it on a test?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Where are you guys coming from? You're seeing it on a study guide. Do you think you're going to see it on a test?
Yeah.
Oh no. I mean,
Probably. Number 4. Someone read it for me. Izzy.
the people who agree to work, people who agree to work for a period of time to pay off a debt.
Okay, who was that? Isabel?
And
A, indentured servants. Remember, they wouldn't get paid money, but they might have owed money. So rather than paying money back, they would pay with their labor to pay off their debts. So number 4 is A, indentured servants. Excellente. Gracie, read number 5.
The separating Puritans of the
16th and 17th.
16th and 17th centuries who did not think the Church of England would change, started their own church according to God's word.
Izzy.
separatist.
Separatist. So that one's pretty easy because it says the separating Puritans. Well, the answer is right there in the question. So the separating Puritans of the 16th and 17th centuries, they did not think the Church of England would change. They were the separatists, or separating Puritans. Or as I like to call them, Debbie Downers, because they didn't believe good in anybody. Couldn't make them happy. Number 6. Layla, read it for me. Who was that, Tia?
E.
E. John Smith. Very good.
It said bad. See it?
What? It does.
Or
Because of the day.
bad.
Can y'all see the board?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Why are you talking at all? It's the middle of my lesson right now. Okie dokie. Missy's here.
Misty?
If she joins, yes. Oh, we're a whole class, guys. Y'all don't know how happy this makes me.
Oh my.
Don't start. Oh man, I'm using your desk.
No, it's fine.
All right, hold on, guys. Kaylin got here, and I'm using her desk as my.
Personnel helper.
Yeah.
She's still.
So 3 people are gonna sit between 2 of you. How weird is that?
It's on there. Oh,
Missy's here, but I don't see her. But she's here. All right, can you guys see the board still, or can y'all see it? No. Oh, there we go. That better? Yeah, good. I got a thumbs up from Victoria. What about you, Maddox? Can you see it now? Thumbs up.
Is that my birthday gift?
Yes. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Kaylin came in late. Y'all can blame Kaylin for that. Okay. Blame Kaylin for the interruption. All right, so for the next section, here's what we're doing. We are going to write J if the statement applies to where? Jamestown. We're going to write P if it applies to where? Plymouth. Everyone say Plymouth. Because when you guys read Plymouth, y'all always say Plymouth. It's not Plymouth. It's Plymouth. And we're going to write MBC if it applies to what?
Massachusetts Bay Colony.
Excellent. If it applies to the Massachusetts Bay Colony. Very good. Number 7. Somebody read it for me. Tia.
This colony was built in a forest and many of the colonies would not work.
Okay, so this colony was built in a poor spot, and many of the colonists would not work. Gabe? If you need to go back into your... Yes, very good. Jamestown. So if you need to go back into the reading, you can. Jamestown. Number 8. Gracie, read it.
The place where these colonists landed was largely inhabited.
Was largely uninhabited. So the place where the colonists landed was largely uninhabited. Isabel?
Right?
Go into your reading, guys, rather than y'all are making guesses. The reading, it tells you right there in your book. Let's see. Remember how to use headings. We've got headings here. I see a heading for Jamestown. Alex, can I hear you? Okay, go ahead.
Yes.
Okay, what's up?
Plymouth.
Plymouth, yes. But you're right.
Plymouth.
Plymouth, yeah. You're 100% correct. Use the headings in your book. I see a heading for Jamestown. I'm gonna flip over. I see a heading for New England. I keep looking. I see a heading for Massachusetts Bay. I don't see a heading for Plymouth. Oh, come on, book. You're making me look bad. It'll be somewhere in here, though. So, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, from Scrooby to Plymouth. There's a heading that says from Scrooby to Plymouth. So you have the information. Use it. Okay. Number 8 is Plymouth. When they landed, it was largely uninhabited. Was it completely uninhabited?
No.
No, that was for number 8. The place where the colonists landed was largely uninhabited. It was Plymouth. Was it completely uninhabited?
No.
Join me, please, 5th graders. Was it completely
No.
uninhabited? No. There were some other people that inhabited the area. I'm going to check this real fast. It looks like Misty tried to come in and then she went away. But, okay, well, I guess she didn't want, I guess she decided. Okay, what else? Number 9. Someone read that for me, Layla. So having its company's leaders in America gave the colonists a greater freedom. What colony was that? Gracie? Look in your reading. Y'all are guessing again. Yeah, the Massachusetts Bay Colony. Go and look at your Massachusetts Bay Colony heading. Go into the book. It says that the new king was determined to put an end to Puritanism. That is so hard to say. In his kingdom, the Puritans stayed in English churches. They wanted to purify the churches. Remember, this is where we're trying to get that. We're trying to purify the churches, and it's not working. They decided to move to America. They could begin New England there. They would have freedom to purify the church there. The reading says it. Go into your book. Pull the information. So, number 9, MBC for Massachusetts Bay Colony. Okay, Missy's back. Awesome. And no, she left again. So awkward. All right, number 10. Somebody read it for me, Izzy.
This colony set up a congregational church government.
Yes, this is the colony that set up the Congregational Church government. Tia? Don't guess. You didn't even look at your book. Don't guess. Maddox.
Plymouth.
No.
NBC.
It's the Massachusetts Bay Colony. If you're staring at me when I ask a question that you don't know the answer to, look in your book. Go home.
Oh,
You guys will miss me when I'm gone.
Well, we're gonna miss his pet. Because then there won't be anybody speaking.
Right. You.
We can give him his pet.
Oh, look, y'all are looking foolish in front of your virtual friends.
I got it wrong.
All right, number 11. I can say this word. Patuxent Indian taught the colonists how to grow new foods.
What did you?
We're on number 11. Patuxent Indian taught the colonists how to grow new foods. Israel. Yeah, Plymouth. So go to your Plymouth heading in your book. From Scrooby to Plymouth. So it talks about them going from. Remember they lived in the Netherlands for a little while? Yes, Madam.
Isn't that what I said? Unless I was doing the wrong question.
Oh, okay. Well, you were right then. You were just on the wrong one. We're on number 11. We're all over the place today. I blame the fact I haven't had enough caffeine. So look on page 40 in your book. Actually, look at page 41. I'm not there yet. Guys, I'm trying to show you where the information is. We're learning also how to pull the information out of the book. We're not there yet. I'm still talking about number 11. We talk about how they got, so if you look at the whole other column on page 41, it says the place where they landed was largely uninhabited. The Patuxent Indians who lived there had died of great sickness, but they had already cleared the land for the farming. Remember, that made it easier for them in Plymouth to be able to farm because the land was already cleared. They discovered corn stored, and there was a Patuxent survivor. His name was Squanto. Remember Squanto, okay? Squanto was the one that helped them grow food. So you need to remember the name Squanto. He is going to be an important person that we will see again. Cough. Your test. Okay. Number 12. I'll thank you, all you tiny geekers who think that you know better than me. I'm gonna call him.
If you would have been in college, you would have known all these words.
Paid a lot of money to do this, okay? Number 12. The colonial governor made the people attend 2 times a day to work for their food. Which one was that?
J.
Yes, J for Jamestown. J for James. So there's a whole section on the study guide where we are discussing those 3 different colonies. Do you think we're going to see these colonies on the test on Monday?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I've noticed that Tia pulled out her notes to help her with this. Did anybody else pull their notes to help them with this?
No.
I'm just guessing.
What? We've been taking notes all.
Yeah, we get. Cause
All right, 3, 2, 1. Look at the bottom. We need to write the correct word for 13, 14, 15, and 16. Number 13. People wanted to start colonies for what reasons? Because England cities had become wicked. What reason? No, it wasn't for political reasons, but you're on the right track. Think about what they wanted freedom from. They wanted freedom from the Church of England. So what kind of reasons would have drawn them to start colonies? Church, yes, but the word I'm looking for is, yes, thank you, Rachel. The word I'm looking for is religious. Izzy was kind of on that track. Amante was definitely on that track. Rachel just brought us home. So number 13, it was for religious reasons. No reason. It looks like it's spelled wrong. It's not.
I see when I spell it.
Number 14, the colonial governor was in charge of trade with the who? The people that live there. Not England. No.
she literally just said
Then y'all
You're on the right track, but I said the native people that live there, or as they were still calling them then, the.
Native Americans.
But they were calling them at that point in time. They were calling them.
The woodland.
They were calling them the
Indian woodland.
Indians. Thank you.
Yes, I said that the first time.
I thought you did.
The first time.
Oh no. Oh boo hiss.
Stop
What?
the cup.
She did not.
Stop the cup.
Shez.
You all are the worst.
I want some chips.
Number 15. The English wanted to plant colonies in America because there are too many people and not enough what in England? What was there not enough of?
Man.
There was not enough land and there was also not enough what? There were
Free.
plenty of people. No, there's free. There's no. No.
Land.
I just said.
I'm a teacher.
I
That
just
is my.
Job.
There's not enough land and there were not enough jobs.
Trash. My teacher don't have.
So the place where the Pilgrims landed already had been cleared for farming, and they discovered what had been stored. I just read this to you. Corn. So let's look at the backside. Victoria and Maddox, do y'all have this from the board? Maddox, I can only
Yes.
see the top of your head. You got it? Yes? Okay. There he is. All right,
Let's have it.
everybody have this.
Correct.
Yes.
Because it's going to go bye-bye in 3, 2,
Well, I put my by Jamestown by Massachusetts Bay Colony.
Who wants a Harbor? I'm
I'm a
going to
mole.
chain you up by your toes in front of the entire class and let them laugh and point at you.
My teacher was mean.
Hey.
Y'all hear this? I'm being abused by classmates. They're very mean to me.
Yeah.
I know, right? Thanks. Anyways, number 17. Let's focus in on the back of this. We only have 17, 18, 19, and 20. They are discussion questions.
No.
Should you just write down a word?
No, you write down a few sentences.
Few sentences, especially because you guys are old folks now, and you
I
know
know.
how
John Smith.
3, 2,
Old is
1.
90.
You're 90.
Yeah.
All right, hush, please. Thank you. Thank you. All right, number 17 says what?
What just happened? Victoria, what just happened? What just happened?
Sorry, guys, it kicked me out.
What?
Can you stop, please? Thank you. So, what?
Oh, can I answer it?
Yeah, so what I was going to say was I'm going to direct you
Hold up.
to page 37. That's where you're going to get the information about John Smith from. Miss Tot is texting me. Sorry, guys. Just let me get this information to her. I'm multitasking really poorly. Okay, so some of the things that he was known for. Let's all kind of answer this. Izzy, what's something he was known for?
So it's kind of fun. He made the colonists at Jamestown work in the fields.
So he did make the colonists work in the fields because he was a leader. So that's something that he was known for. He was a leader of Jamestown.
I used the front page for it.
Okay, Izzy, thank you. Thank you. So he was a leader at Jamestown. What else did he do? RJ?
He. They forced. I mean, I got.
Okay, Tia?
Was a
Oh, he was an accomplished something though. He did something.
He
of-
started farming.
But I'm looking for something different than that. Tracy?
he made balls.
Not really what I'm looking for.
Here's his of his books and
So if you look at your book, at the bottom of page 37, there's a little tidbit about John Smith. John Smith started out as a farmer, but that's not what he was known for. The question that I'm asking is, what was he known for? But became, Tanisha? Yes, a very accomplished soldier. So you're going to want that. He was an accomplished soldier. I don't know how to spell accomplished. A-C-C?
Yes.
What am I looking at here? I'm a teacher, but I'm not a good speller, so.
Then you should go back to college.
For spelling, they don't teach
It is.
an accomplished.
Send Donovan Dunnigan over to the administration office for a little bit, please.
What else? What else does it say about him?
He was
It says he sailed before he sailed to Virginia. He was the victor of 3 duels, which goes underneath his being an accomplished soldier. It says his experiences helped him ascend to leadership. We've got leadership of Jamestown. Oh, look at this one. His maps of Virginia helped promote colonization. Y'all think about that as an accomplishment?
Yes.
Yes.
you gotta wake up first.
Well, I'm still waking up too, but I'm here.
Ice water. My chin is
Hmm.
So those are the basic things about John Smith that I want y'all to focus in on. He was a big leader at Jamestown. He was an accomplished soldier, and his maps of Virginia helped promote colonization. Things about John Smith there. Hey, thank you.
Okay, so I got everything right. This is yours,
One second. Yeah.
and this is yours.
Yes, ma'am.
And this,
Yes, ma'am.
okay, because there's all kinds of stuff going on.
I'm sure we're supposed to get all of our stuff in by this afternoon for virtual learning. So.
Okay, got that, and this one test right here, I just left it collated since it's 2 pages. for
Okay,
one.
I'll just say both. Yeah.
Okay, and I could have it stapled, but some teachers don't want it.
Yeah. I'll just say both. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay.
All right,
Good day. All right, number 18. Write about the indentured servants that the Dutch sold to the colonists at Jamestown. So if I were you right now, I would go into your book and I would find out where they're talking about indentured servants. It's a vocabulary word, so it's in bold in your book. So let's find indentured servants in our book here, shall we? Y'all are very chatty today. Page 38, maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Gracie, what do you think? It says, write about indentured service that the Dutch sold to the colonists at Jamestown.
That they agreed to work.
Yes, that's the first thing. They agreed to work a period of time to pay off a debt.
I need Hunter and Tia Robson to the admin office for a moment. Hunter and Tia Robson, admin office for just a moment.
RJ, walk over there. So they agreed to work a time to pay off debt. What else? What else about them? Izzy?
They're called separatists.
No. We're not talking about separatists. We're talking about indentured servants. Shia? Is Monte's head in your way? Tanisha? Yeah, so that goes under what they were the first Africans in America too. So that's some stuff that we see with the indentured servants. So yes, they were also the first Africans in America. Let's see. Let's look at our reading. Our reading says these first Africans in America were no different from the European servants. After their work was finished, they were free. Many of the Africans made friends or married Europeans in the colony. So that's also part of it. Whenever they finished their work, they were free. It was just they weren't. It wasn't slavery. It was indentured servitude. They were paying off debt. So when they would finish it, they would be free. So say something along the lines of that. They were free. Also, we want to add to that, they became friends with and married. There was no issue with that. But we know that this is not how it's always going to be. Within 20 years, indentured servitude becomes slavery, and Africans are no longer treated the same as the Europeans. They begin to be treated as slaves. And they're not allowed, they don't become free whenever they've paid off their debt. They are not allowed to befriend or marry into the European family. So just bear in mind, this is, at the beginning of this is indentured servitude. It's different than slavery because within 20 years, it's different. We don't want to forget that part. Everything that we're seeing is going to be something that you're going to see again. You want to make sure you're paying close attention. Even though you're writing these answers down, you also want to make sure that you're involved, actively thinking through these things, because these are going to be stuff that we see again in our tests. So, do you have a question, Izzy?
Can I get a tissue?
Yes. All right, number 19. Describe how the Church of England practiced church government and what the Puritans thought about church government. Oh, see, there's people staring at me, but people also not answering the question. So that means you're not going into your book. Yes, ma'am.
The Puritans thought that they could change the church.
They did think that they could change the church because they didn't agree with the way that it was being done. Who is it? What was appointed to these churches? There are two things that were appointed to these churches. And yes, thank you. So, number 19. Ooh, let me go back and make sure I have this worded right. So the Church of England, how they did things was they appointed bishops and priests. Close the door, please. Shh. But our question also says, what the Puritans thought about the church government. Did they agree with the church government?
No.
No, they did not. The Puritans said the Bible did not teach this type of church government. The Puritans believed God's people should choose their own pastor. So we'll say the Puritans believed God's people should choose their own pastor. No. There's too much in and out of our class today, and we're videoing, and no. Someone else can get it. Ah. No, I was right. They didn't think that there should be a big government that chose the leaders for them. They said, hey, we're God's people. We know who should be appointed as leadership and pastors in our church. We don't need you to appoint bishops and priests to us. We need to have the freedom to be able to appoint these leaders for ourselves. But number 20 says that y'all are still writing. I'm going to leave that for a few so you guys have the opportunity to make sure you see everything. Number 20 says, explain who the people that the separatists called strangers. Remember, we talked a lot about this. There are a group of people that the separatists called strangers. Who are these people? Alex? The Puritans were separatists. These were the separated Puritans, but they went to go settle the colony. Did other people help them settle the colony? Yes, Gracie? Yes, and were these people part of their Puritan way of life? No, so they called them strangers. The separatists needed people to help them establish the colony. They couldn't just go in and do it themselves. They needed help. So they got help, but about half the people who started the colony, they were not separatists. So the separatists called them strangers. Guys. All right. So make sure that you have all that down because this is your study guide. Tomorrow, we play a game to review. Oh, I need to sneeze. Tomorrow we play a game to review. Unfortunately, you guys at home can't play a game with us because I can't do it through the computer. But if you need me tomorrow, you can just let me know. Monday, we take the test. Monday, I need your study guide. Monday, I need your vocabulary in full, completed. Some of you last time turned in vocabulary to me that had gigantic blanks. Do it. It's literally just going in and picking it out of the glossary. Monday, we take the test. So this study guide is important. The information that we went over today is information that you will absolutely 100% see again. Now, just because we're at the end of the chapter does not mean you should throw away notes. I could very well make a test or open note. I haven't decided yet. It depends on how much I like it, which I like quite a bit. So this is what you've got on your back page. These are the discussion questions. As you can see, we did not just write down a word. There's a lot of information here. Please make sure that you get I'm holding you guys responsible. Make sure that you keep up with your study guide. Keep up with your notes. Keep up with your vocab. It's all going to come back around, and this is going to be stuff that I need from y'all. Does everybody understand? Yeah. Any questions regarding chapter 2? Any questions at all? Any questions from you guys at home? You good? You good, Victoria? Awesome. Mathematics?
Yes, but I'm not gonna be here tomorrow.
It's okay, honey. We're not going to do a meeting tomorrow because we're going to be doing a game here in class. It's not something that I can do with you guys. So you're fine. No worries. Like I said, if you guys have questions, I've talked to both of you this week on the phone. Y'all can call me, whatever you need. Just let me know. So are you guys good to go?
Yes.
Awesome. All right. Well, it's good to see you guys. I will see you guys again. We'll have another meeting on Tuesday. Monday, take your test. Whenever you come pick up your work tomorrow, the test will be in your packet for next week with your spelling and Bible test that I give you. Your test will be in that. So take your test on Monday, and then we'll be back together for a Google Meet on Tuesday. Okay? Sound good?
And the vocab is turned in. Is the vocab turned in Monday?
The vocab will get turned in with whenever you bring in your work for the week for you guys. Y'all don't have till Monday. Whenever you bring in your work for the week, it needs to already be turned in. Okay?
Okay.
So if you're turning in work tomorrow, I need it tomorrow. Okay?
Okay.
Maddox? Maddox, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right,
Yes.
I'm gonna kick you guys off the call then, and I'll see you guys Tuesday. Let me know if you have questions about the stuff for the test. Okay?
Okay.
All right, bye guys.
Bye, Maddox.
Everyone's bye.
Bye. Bye.